Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, peeps. It's your girl, Sherri Summers, your revenue attraction strategist, business coach. How are we doing this morning? I'm on my cell phone. I'm not sitting down. I'm actually, y'all, come on in. Come on in. Let me tell y'all what I'm doing today. Let me tell y'all what I'm doing today. Today's Thursday. And I'm happy to be here. Where's everyone? Come on, let me tag some people. Let them know I'm on. Tag some people. Let them know I'm here. Tag. Come on in. Hey, Rosalind. Roosevelt. How you doing? How are you? It's Sherri Summers. How you doing? So I'm literally here, and I hate y'all. I'm just unpacking. I literally just unpacking, right? So I got some unpacking stuff to do today, but I wanted to come on in here and show you and tell you, 3 ways to dominate your space that you're in. Dominate the space that you're in. I wanted to share this with you. That was better. I was trying to get a better light in. I want to share this with you because I've been getting a lot of questions about, when people are unclear about what they do, that is because they're not convinced that they do what they do. So it's important for you to get clear on what you do by taking these 3 steps to dominate your space. Dominate and claim your space. Claim the space that you are in. Like, this is my space. This is what I'm known for. If you want something here, you need to come to me because I'm the one that know how to do it. If you're a real estate agent, I'm the one that know how to sell these houses. If you're a web designer, I'm the one that know how to do the web design. If you're a copywriter, I'm the one that know how to do the copywriter. If you're a logo, whatever you do, dominate and claim your space. What does that look like? How do I know, like, this is a space that I need to dominate? Because right now, some people are walking around unsure about what they're doing. And that is where the mindset, and that is where the lack of revenue is coming from, right? Because they're unsure of the space they're in. They haven't found a territory that they're claiming yet. They haven't found a territory that they say, this is my space. I'm going to claim this space and nobody can take that from me, because if you need something done in this space, this is the person you need to go to. I'm the go-to person for that space. So, hi, Willie. How you doing? Thank you for joining me. So go ahead and tag your business bestie because this is going to be good. So there are 3 steps in dominating your space. Dominating the space that you're in, the area that you're in. And here's how we're going to go ahead and do that when it comes to dominating your space. If you can hear me, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat to make sure that you can hear me clearly. So when it comes to dominating your space, it's understanding what that space is, or understanding who you're talking to. Hey, Siobhan, how you doing, gorgeous? So dominating your space pretty much means, number 1, finding that single area of mastery. A perfect example, Siobhan, let me tell you, she is a queen of ManyChat. So if you need a chat bot, if you need something done, I don't have to call anybody else. I'm calling her. That's her space. She's a queen of ManyChat. Any chat bot you need design, anything that you need done in your backspace, that's who you call. So dominating your space pretty much means that you're going to claim that area. Nobody can take that area from you. So every time someone think of getting an assignment done or getting a skill done or getting something done, they're going to call on you to do it. So ask yourself, thank you, chatbot queen. I love it. What space are you dominating in this world, in this industry? Every time someone needs Facebook Live, guess who they call? Sherri Summers. You want to know how to do Facebook Live? Sherri Summers is the person you call. In what space are you claiming? What place is your territory? So nobody else can take that. This is me. I do this, right? It's time for us to claim our spot, right? Claim our spot. I was talking to Roberto at Epic, and he's the person you call for sponsorship. If you want to know how to do sponsorship, there's certain people that has different things that they're skilled at, right? Not 10,000 things, one single area. So how do we do that? First step, 3 steps to dominate and claiming your space is to find out what is that one thing you're going to be known for. What is that one thing that if I need it, I'm having some chatbot stuff done, and a chatbot queen, Miss Siobhan, is doing it for me. That's her space. That's the area. That's the thing that she works on. So ask yourself, in your industry, in what you do, what is the space you are going to claim? Like, this is my spot. Ain't nobody going to take this spot from me. I know how to do it because I invested my time in learning how to do it. Nobody can claim that for me. So when you're thinking about bossing up, Candace, when you're Selena, Mike, when you're thinking of Aquanetta, Derek, when you're thinking about bossing up, when you're thinking about moving into your dimension, find out this single area. We don't need 10. We don't need 20. We don't even need 2. You just need one spot to say, this is my spot and ain't nobody can take that from me. So every time someone think of getting something or getting something done, you're the person they think of as calling to do that thing. So ask yourself, what space do you want to claim that's your territory? What space on whatever industry you're in? What are you, the queen of writing books? Are you the king of finishing whatever it may be? So the first thing you need to do in order to do this, you have to hound in on your single area of mastery. What is that single area that you do so well that if anyone needs a service, they're going to call on it? If you're a web designer, and that's what we said, do not have 10,000 things going on, right? You're doing this, you're doing that. Find out one area that you're going to dominate and keep that area to yourself. Now, how do you do that? Well, you do that by one, studying, breathing, waking up, showing up as that area. Everything about that area you need to know inside and out. Anything about Facebook Live and going live, going this, Sherri's the person you call, right? Anything about website designer. When I'm thinking about working with someone, I always ask them, what do you do? If they're telling me they do this and they do this, that's not the person for me. So the first thing is, one, finding the single area of mastery that you want to dominate. Go ahead in the chat right now and tell me what space are you claiming and you're dominating right now. Go ahead and put that in the chat. So we can get clear on that. What space are you dominating, and how you going to claim that space? Now, the second thing is, all right, so I found my single area of mastery. So how can I claim it? How am I going to claim it and say, this is my territory? This is what I do. I am a business coach. I'm a life coach, whatever it may be. How are you going to be the best at that thing that no one can take that spot from you? That's the second thing you got to look at. Hey, Tamara, how you doing? Find that area. So now you claiming your spot. Like Siobhan says, I'm dominating chatbot space. I love it. Yes, you're dominating your space. So what is that thing that you do so well that only one thing, right? Now, how do you get the word out that you do that thing? Thank you for asking. Now, when you are in your grind, when you are in your territory, when you are in your area, you let everyone know that's your spot. Because if you say you claim it and nobody else is claiming it for you, then you really don't do it. So you got to let people know, let them in, showing them your back office by going live and showing them the things that you're doing in your spot. Because you can call yourself something, but if other people don't give you the assignment and co-sign it, you're just calling yourself that, right? So people got to see your receipt. People got to understand what you're doing. You're actually doing it. So in doing so, you have to show people, and that's why it's so important. On these live streams, people are seeing exactly what you are doing, so you can get that co-signment of saying, yes, this is what I do. This is where you bring them to the forefront and say, this is what I'm doing. So you find your single area of mastery. That was one. Secondly, you're now using live stream, right? Showing them behind the scenes of the things that you're doing so you can be validated that this is actually what you're doing. They're seeing your wins. You have social proof. That's exactly what you do, right? So that's the second thing. That's the second thing you need to go ahead and tell me. So Tamara and Brashana, and Derek and Aquanetta, tell me, what area are you dominating right now? What area are you saying, this is my spot? Nobody can take it. If you need this done, I'm the person you go to. That's what dominating and claiming your space is all about. We're walking around here and we're trying to do this entrepreneurship, but we're lost. And we don't know why we're lost. Well, let me tell you why you're lost. Because you're trying to put too much into one thing. So into too many things. You're only one person. So if you find out one area to claim and you call it your own, every time someone needs something, they will come to you for that thing. Go ahead and share this broadcast to your business bestie. So these are the things to overcome being stuck. Is being secure and confident in the area that you dominate. All right. Now, Sherri, how do I make sure I'm dominating? How do I show up? How do I do that? Number 3. Here's your number 3. And make sure you're writing these things down because it's good. And I got this on one of my clients yesterday. Her and I was talking about this. I was telling her, I said, we're talking about Tony Robbins talking about this. There are 2 areas of domination. There are 2 areas of domination. Go ahead and tag your business bestie because they need to know this. Because there are times people feel like they're not an expert in something and they can't dominate in the field because they don't feel like they're an expert in something. So let me go ahead and help you out with being an expert in something. There are 2 parts of expert. There are 2 parts of people. Either you're the expert in it or you're the reporter. You're either the expert in it or you're the reporter, right? So what is an expert? Let me give you an example. When I show up at Epicon, shout out to Master Coach April. When I show up at Epicon 19, I was getting ready to do what I dominate, live stream. So I was getting ready to do live stream, but I needed my computer up. And where I was sitting did not have a surge protector. So the stage crew was looking for a surge protector so we could have more computers to plug in, right? So he's like, we don't have a surge protector. We don't have any more. What do we do? Look at me now. I said, I got a surge protector. I got a thing to plug the computer in. Hold up. So one of the social squad, shout out to my social squad, said, wait, Sherri, you brought a surge protector when you travel? Damn Skippy, because I'm an expert in what I do. So I brought my equipments with me and to show up. So how are you become an expert in what you do? You have everything you need at all times to do the jobs that you need to do. So I had a surge protector for our social squad to get ready to do what we do. So that's one example of being very diligent in making sure you have all your equipment ready. You show up like you're professional and you show up like you're ready to serve. Another part is the reporter. We talked about this a few minutes ago. Reporter may just be the person who take the information from the expert and report what they heard or what they know. So you can dominate as a reporter or you can dominate as an expert. Doesn't matter. It's domination. So the question is, what single area are you planning on being the dominator in? What single area are you planning on letting the world know that this is the spot you claim in? Are you the author? Are you the book writer? Are you the accountant? Are you the real estate agent? Or what are you? Are you the business coach, the life coach? Find that area that if anyone think of, and that is the problem we got and why the cash flow is not coming in, because we cannot figure out what one area we want to dominate. Or we're feeling like we're not an expert. So now I just release you on the expert thing. There's a difference between being an expert or being a reporter, right? So you can be dominating in the reporting field. You're reporting what's going on or what's taking place. Or you're the expert when you get your certificate and you're showing up as who you are. I'm saying that to you because when you're only one person, it's only 24 hours. And when you only have 24 hours to complete your work, you should spend that extra time when you're not with family, when you're not on your 9 to 5, working on that single area. So every time someone say, hey, I need to learn this, they'll call on you. So let's quickly fast go over that 3 steps again. The first step is finding a single area of mastery. The second step is showing them how you're going to show them that you are the expert or the reporter in that area. And that is by going live stream, doing your live stream, showing them what you're doing, showing your back office, showing them all the different things that are taking place in behind the stream. That's why live stream, guys, is so powerful. below. And if you're not using it, you need to call me, because that's why live streams are so powerful, because they give validations that you're actually who you say you are. It shows social proof that you're doing exactly what you said. That's why I have behind the scenes Wednesdays and all that stuff. And the third thing, who are you going to be? Are you going to be the expert? Are you going to be the reporter? So those three things give you the ability to dominate and claim your spot. So comment below, Derek, Aquanetta, Mike, Candice, Danita, comment below who you are the expert, or what you're the one thing you're the expert in. And if you're saying, Sherri, oh my God, I never thought of this, I can't find one thing that I'm dominating. Well, that's where you need to reflect and say, do I have too many things going on? Do I have too many stuff going on at the same time? Do I need to let go of some of the stuff that I have going on so I can take care of one area, so I can see the revenue coming in? I can see the revenue. Anyone who has had their business or has been multimillionaire, they start off in that one area and then profit and then expand later on after they profit. When we're trying to say we're in two different areas, then it get confusing. So those are the things I wanted. I hope this was helpful for someone. Find a single area of them. Yeah, Siobhan already transcribed it for us. Yes, I love it. Find a single area that you master. Show up as how you are. Yes, I love it. Are you the expert? Are you the reporter? Exactly. And because people think, oh, I'm not the expert in there, but you're the reporter that can report what the expert has done based on your education and your investment in what the expert has told you. Because most of the times we're just regurgitating what someone else has said anyways until we're doing it ourselves. And that's so important to know. That doesn't mean that you can't coach on it. That doesn't mean that you can't tell information on it or report on it. Because we need a reporter, and we also need the expert. Because the reporter is, I see people move from being reporters to being expert at what they do, right? So I love it, Siobhan. Thank you so much for doing that. So those three areas is how you dominate your space. Those are the three areas how you get clear and dominate and claim your spot where nobody else can take what you do, because this is what you do. This is how you get clear. Having doing website, then you do logos, then you do t-shirt sales. That's too much. It's not enough time in the day to be able to be trying to do all that stuff. Pick one area, single area of mastery. Show up how you are the master of that area, and figure out, are you going to be the expert or are you going to be the reporter? I think when we sit here and try to be in so many things, we never become as good as it, and we never figure out how to navigate to attract the revenue that we ought to attract in our business, because our hands are in too much stuff. If you're going to be the person that do all events or do event coordinator, that's going to be your thing. So every time someone think about hosting an event, they should think about calling you. If you're going to be the speaker, do that one thing. So anytime someone think about speaking at an event, they're going to call you. If they don't want to think about live stream, they're going to call Sherri Summers. Claim your area. Claim your area and let nobody can take the area from you. Thank you, Monica. But when you're jumping all over the place, you never get the time or the ability to show the people what you're truly capable of. Yes, as in any industry, you're going to have your days you're up and the days you're down. That doesn't mean you jump to another area. It just means that you master your craft. You just mean that you're mastering your craft and get better at your craft. And if you feel like you're stuck and you can't go any further, you invest more to learn more, right? You invest more to learn more in that area. In that area. And I think this information will help tons of people who are struggling to figure out why the income not coming in, why revenue is not being attracted into their business, why it's not happening, because no one knows what you actually do. No one knows what you actually do. I want you to do a survey right now and ask your people on your page, what do you think I do? I know without a shadow of a doubt, Siobhan is doing is doing chat box. She's the chat box queen. That's who I call on, and she's doing mine. That's, I know without a shadow of a doubt. Can someone say that about you? Can someone know what you do? I want you to do this test on your personal page. Ask people, what do you think they do? I come on here every day and says, it's Sherri Summers, your revenue attraction strategist, right? I teach people how to track revenue using social media lives. And that's the same thing I do every day, right? You want to know anything about live stream? You call Sherri. You want to know how to attract revenue? You call Sherri. So revenue attraction strategist, using live stream like this to attract revenue. You got to ask me, what do you do? I want you to do that test, and I challenge you to do this test. Ask people, hey, what do you think I do? And you're going to be amazed at all the questions you're going to get. Monica said, this is good. I was planning on mapping out what I do so I can dominate the mindset transformation space. Yes, Monica. And even in mindset is so broad. So what type of, I was talking to one of my clients about that too, because she's in a decluttering mindset space. So even going down lower and saying, okay, I'm going to be the mindset transformation, but what part of the mindset? Like she's in decluttering the mind. So because the mind thing is just such a big thing. When people talk about have a better mindset. So now you have to literally go deeper, not wider, but deeper, and say, what part of them, what part of the mindset piece are you going to dominate? What part of that? Because it's such a wide, there's such a wide area. And that's why I had to sit down with my client when I was in Vegas and kind of help her get clear on that, right? Because she also was doing mindset, but she was doing the decluttering. But I told her to go dig deeper. So that's why, and I'll be happy to help you with that. But that's what the mindset piece is all about. But I am really, really big on literally using live streams like this to educate people on how to dominate in their space. That's pretty much what we do, especially my coaches. So this is because and when we're thinking about avatar, that's why we struggle with thinking about our avatar, because we're not clear on what our avatar is or who we're dealing with. So you got to be really, really deeper on saying when you're talking about mindset and transformation space, what part of the mindset? Because mindset could be about money, mindset could be about relationships, mindset could be about business. So you got to go deeper on who you're going to serve. My area of expertise is revenue attraction by doing live streams like I'm doing right now. So revenue attraction for business coach, online business coaches. So online business coaches, revenue attraction strategists, live streams. So those three who I serve, mostly business coaches, right? What's my area of expertise? How do I get my funds? Live stream, right? So I went down deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper on my avatar. So I hope that helps. So far, self-worth and earning Monica says, so far, self-worth and earning lots of money, removing the fear and blocking from feeling worthy of being wealthy and money. Okay, so we're earnings. I got it. Okay, so your mindset is, I love it, love it, love it, love it. Yes. And that's what you need to get clear. Like, if you want to have any issues when it comes to mindset and earning money, Monica is the person you call. Exactly. So that's how you got to show up. Show up as the person that you are. Because when we say mindset, it is so broad that people are like, okay, everybody's saying mindset. You can't sound like the masses, not you, Monica, but anyone. You can't sound like the masses. You got to stand out differently from everyone. You got to stand out from different people. Like, you got to stand out that you're not doing, you're showing up completely different from everyone else in your industry. That's when people say to me, and I'm trying to end, but that's good. When people say to me that your industry is saturated, no, it's not. There's tons of people do live streams, not just me, but live streams is the area I dominate. There are tons of people do business coaching. No, it's not, because I'm a revenue attraction strategist. So everybody branding is going to be different. So there's no such thing as saturation, because everybody has a different target market, and people are attracted to people for different reasons. So I don't believe in that saturation thing, because if you show up differently, you're going to get a different results. And so you don't have to worry about that. Hey, Trina, thank you for joining me. No, it's not at all. Okay, got it. Thank you, Monica. I appreciate it. If this was helpful, guys, go ahead and tag your business bestie, because I think helping people understand how to dominate and claim their space will stop the lack of funds from coming in, because funds have not been coming in. Why? Because you haven't got clear on what you do. And I challenge you, go into your personal page and say, hey guys, what do you think I do? And hear what people are going to say. Everyone is going to, hey Trina, how you doing? Hey Julia, how you doing? Thank you for joining me. If you're just joining me, we're talking about how to get clear and dominate your space. We're talking about how you, as the business owner, as the CEO, can show up like this is your spot. There are different people that I call on. If I need my website design, I'm calling Amanda Stanley. All she does is website. If I need my chat box, I'm calling Siobhan. All she does is chat box. They dominate their own space. If you're calling on live stream, who are you going to call on? Sherri Summers, because all she does is live streams. So you know your area that you dominate, right? So when people think of your name and the industry you serve, will they be calling on you, right? Or are they so confused and don't know exactly what you do? So we went over the 3 steps. If you're just joining me, you can go ahead and hit the replay. But if you're just joining me, we talk about the 3 areas of figuring out how to dominate. And the first one is getting clear on your single area of mastery. The second one is showing people that this is your space. I like it, Queen of Lives. I love it, Siobhan. She don't co-sign me right there. And to get in space, how are you going to do that? Is showing up on live, and I'm going to be having some exercises coming up in a few days, teaching you guys how to use live stream to get your message out there. And the third part, are you the reporter? Are you the expert? Are you the reporter that's going to tell people what the experts has told you? Because if you're not an expert in it because you haven't experienced it yet, you're just reporting what other people say. And there's nothing wrong with that as long as your report is good. And then if you're the expert, everything you do, you show up as the person you are. I truly hope this helps you guys, because one of the things I realize, when you have your hands in too much stuff and say you do too much stuff, people can't hire you because they don't know what you do. So do that test with me. Go into your box, go into your personal page and write, ask them, what do you think I do? And you'll be amazed at the different answers that people give you, because they really don't know what you do. You'll be so surprised. Thank you for the love, Monica. You'll be so surprised that people really don't know what you do. So because they don't know what you do, you're leaving money on the table, because they can't call on you if they don't know what you do. It's just common sense. You just go together. So if you hound in on that one thing that you do, and you stay in that area and in your space, people have called me for credit repair, all this other stuff. I don't do that. Book, I don't do that. I'm not an author. I don't do that at all. I am a business coach, and I use live streams to attract my clients, and I can show you how to do that. That's what I do. Very simple. Simple. You listen. That's it. So find your area that you dominate, that no one can take it from you. No one. And when you find, thank you, Erica, when you find that area, no one can take that from you. All right, guys, I got to go, but I hope that helped, because I have a client in a few minutes. I hope that helped you. So start that homework right now, and start that challenge right now, is getting in your inbox and ask somebody, what do you do? And then you'll be surprised at the answer that they gave you. You'll be so surprised, because no one clearly, beyond a shadow of doubt, understand what you do, because your content sometimes is not aligning with what you do. Your content that you're posting on social media is confusing to the audience. So each day you're posting something that's irrelevant to your actual industry, and you're confusing your market, and you don't want to do that. You're completely confusing your market. So let's get back getting clear by creating a single area in the industry that you're going to dominate. Figure out that area that you want to dominate. All right. Talk to you later. Monica, you are so welcome. Go ahead and hit replay. Lana, I see you. Michael, I see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope this was helpful and a blessing to someone. Tag your business bestie who need to know single area, and dominate. Talk to you later.